First, they came for Nick Fuentes. The 2020 purge of alternative voices has started with Nick Fuentes' American First channel being deleted by YouTube for hate speech. Looks like they're trying to censor alternative voices in the 2020 election coming up, and Nick Fuentes was the first target of it. Basically, he was banned for hate speech. Like, the guy had like 76,000 subscribers and 3 million YouTube views. YouTube's controversial hate speech rules have resulted in many YouTubers being demonetized or having their channels deleted since they were introduced in June. I mean, my channel got infected by that as well. Ben Shapiro, one of his biggest critics, slammed YouTube for supporting him. I mean, I gotta give Ben credit, man. Like, he will stick up for principle. I mean, like, he's like a slithering little neocon, you know what I'm saying? Like, he used to play like he's like anti-Trump, but then he plays like pro-Trump. But he does have a principle as free speech. Like Nick Fuentes is an absolute disgusting shit show. But if he was banned for his idiotic, garbage viewpoints, writing for violent threats, YouTube should be deplatforming him. And the hate speech they're talking about is like, I mean, like, look at this moist looking fool, man. Like, these are the type of dudes who are sensitive by people saying hateful things. Like the whole Snoop Dogg incident with Gayle King. It doesn't even matter if it's like the person is white or like black or any of that. If they say like words they don't like, they want to censor them. But the thing is, Nick Fuentes actually did say some really hateful racist shit, especially about Israel. Like, Nick Fuentes was hardcore against Israel, and he made content. He made statements in the content that could be anti-Semitic, especially about the whole cookies thing, the cookies in the oven. Not a good idea. And the thing is, like, he started a movement harassing the conservative Inc. You know what I'm saying? Like the Turning Point USA type people. Like, yeah, they started harassing them, and then it spread to Trump's advisor, Trump's former advisor, Sebastian Gorka, who basically wanted to censor Nick Fuentes. Like, yeah, he basically wanted to shut him off the dude's space. So it's not only the left that got rid of him, but also the conservative Inc. And if they start for Nick Fuentes, I mean, Nick Fuentes is just the beginning of this mass censorship push in 2020. Like, after Nick Fuentes, it's going to be more like America First conservatives, you know what I'm saying? Like the alt-right types. And then they're going to go to the left-wing types. I mean, trust me, it's not going to start only with right-wing voices. It's going to be against voices against the establishment, like Jimmy Dore. Like, Jimmy Dore had his videos censored before talking about Pete Buttigieg. Like, look. Like, trust me, it's not only going to be the right that's going to be affected by censorship. Trust me, just look at what Jimmy Dore says. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Yeah. I mean, because basically, like, my whole thing is basically like, if you don't support free speech for the person you hate, you really don't support free speech. I mean, it's a old Chomsky's value. Like, I still have, like, I don't care if someone talks about niggers and these illegal aliens, and I don't care. I mean, like, I'll call these motherfuckers crackers and honkies and bitches, and I don't give a fuck, man. I mean, I'm just a apathetic libertarian, man. I mean, like, I'm like a both sides of the aisle type guy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all these motherfuckers. I'm for free speech, but I'm for debating ideas and shit, man. Like, and Nick Fuentes' ideas are weak, man. I mean, the dude's basically like a new aged Pat Buchanan. Yeah, he's basically like a new age Pat Buchanan, David Duke type. And I mean, just like like 2016, basically, like he was one of the young voices for the Trump campaign, like Milo Yiannopoulos. I mean, basically, like, he basically got deplatformed off the internet. Well, I mean, where do you find Milo Yiannopoulos now? YouTube maybe, but his channel might be gone soon. The reason why they took him out because he was young and he was gay. The fact that, young, gay, and Jewish, the fact that he had intersectional points, yet spoke with the Trump narrative, basically pissed off a lot of the left and a lot of the establishment, so they deplatformed him. And now they're deplatforming Nick Fuentes because basically, like, he's young and he makes decent points. I mean, especially about, like, Israel's influence in U.S. because they do have a really strong influence in American foreign policy. It's obvious. I mean, they basically admit it themselves. I mean, Netanyahu admits how much control he has over the U.S. Come on, bro. I mean, we all know that. I mean, it's not anti-Semitic to say that. I mean, it's a statement of facts. But, you got to have the AIPAC come down on me for hate speech. It's so crazy. And Man United got kicked out of the Champions League. But that's other news. But, yeah. The purge has just begun. Nick Fuentes is just the beginning. After him, it's going to be more alternative voices. And basically, like, I mean, the other big news is, like, YouTube bought a stake in the Young Turks. So, yeah. We can basically see the direction where YouTube is going in 2020. It's going a bit to the left. But it's going to be establishment left because the alternative left voices will be censored as well. So, yeah, let me... if you like, let me follow me, John Clem 300 on Twitter. If you like this video, please share and subscribe because YouTube don't have much love for libertarians like me in California. All right, peace out.